Government discusses solutions for a breakthrough in social housing development. White House, a U.S.-Russia summit, not entirely off the table. Myanmar raids scam center. Nearly 700 flee across border into Thailand.
Hello, so good to see you again in today's news by Ngam Press and Broadcasting Agency. I'm Hoàng Yên and let's get started. Chaired by the Prime Minister Phạm Minh Chính, the government held a conference this morning to discuss solutions for a breakthrough in social housing development.
The government has issued a resolution on a plan to build at least 1 million social housing units for low-income earners, workers, and those in the science and technology sectors during the 2021-2030 period, along with relevant local housing development programs and plans. By the end of 2025, more than 100,000 social housing units are expected to be completed. To date, 696 projects comprising around 640,000 units have been launched nationwide. Prime Minister Pham Minh Chinh hailed these results as encouraging, but noted that they still fall short of actual demand, calling for greater efforts. He urged delegates at the conference to hold thorough discussions and propose tasks and solutions to accelerate the sustainable development of social housing. The goal, he said, is to issue a new government resolution on this matter.
The planned summit between U.S. President Donald Trump and his Russian counterpart Vladimir Putin is not entirely off the table, White House Press Secretary Karoline Leavitt said at a press briefing on October 23rd, a day after Trump decided to postpone the meeting originally set to take place in Budapest.
The Democrat shutdown is also causing severe impacts.
According to the White House spokesperson, President Trump believes Russia has not yet demonstrated sufficient goodwill or taken the necessary actions toward a peace agreement. Meanwhile, Moscow maintains it remains fully committed to a diplomatic solution to the Ukraine conflict, provided the root causes of the crisis are addressed. Leavitt also referred to the new sanctions announced by the U.S. Treasury Department on October 22nd. The president has always maintained that he will impose sanctions on Russia only when he deems them appropriate and necessary. And October 22nd was the right time, she said. Responding to the move, President Vladimir Putin on October 23rd described the sanctions as an unfriendly act, damaging to the recently recovering U.S.-Russia relations. However, he said the measures would not have a serious impact on Russia's economy, reaffirming that dialogue remains the best way to resolve differences.
Authorities in Thailand's Tak province reported that after Myanmar security forces raided a scam center in the border town of Myawaddy, nearly 700 people fled the site and crossed into Thailand.
According to reports, when Myanmar authorities carried out inspections at the KK Park complex in Myawaddy, a large number of people fled the scam center and crossed the Moe River into Thailand. Thai military and immigration police are coordinating to provide humanitarian assistance in line with established procedures. Those who cross the border will undergo verification and screening to determine whether they are victims of human trafficking. If not, they may face charges for illegal entry. In a related development, the Indonesian embassy in Myanmar said about 20 Indonesian nationals crossed the Moe River into Thailand on the night of October 22nd. Earlier, on October 19th, Myanmar authorities raided the KK Park scam center, sealing off roughly 200 buildings within the compound, arresting more than 2,000 suspects, and seizing dozens of Starlink satellite internet devices.
Upcoming are some updated news.
Despite extreme weather and several major storms, Kua Lo is estimated to have welcomed more than 4.7 million visitors in 2025, fulfilling 81% of its annual target. Among them, over 1.6 million were overnight visitors, including 825 international groups, with a total of 4,683 foreign tourists. For 2026, Kua Lo aims to attract 5.2 million visitors, including 1.8 million overnight stays and 5,000 international arrivals. generating more than 5.36 trillion VND in revenue. Local authorities are strengthening tourism management, promoting the destination, improving urban planning and beautification, and ensuring visitor safety. The town is also preparing a series of cultural, artistic, and sporting events to celebrate the 2026 Kua Lo tourism year.
A more than 500-year-old natural treasure in Phong Nha Ke Bang National Park, Quang Binh Province, is set to open to visitors, marking a new approach to ecotourism that integrates conservation and education. The site features a population of Calocedrus macrolepis, or Vietnamese false cypress, a tree species endemic to Vietnam, with some specimens estimated to be over 5 centuries old. The approved ecotourism project, titled Exploring the Ancient Calocedrus Forest and Kling Cave, is located in Thuong Trac Commune with a total investment of 4.29 billion VND and is planned to operate until 2030. Visitors will have the opportunity to walk through the ancient conifer forest, part of the UNESCO-recognized World Natural Heritage Site, while exploring its limestone ecosystem, forest floor, and caves.
According to the National Center for Hydrometeorological Forecasting, a tropical depression has weakened into a low-pressure system over the northeastern part of the East Sea. On the night of October 24th, scattered showers and thunderstorms are expected over the waters, from southern Quang Tri to Ca Mau, from Ca Mau to An Giang, the Gulf of Thailand, the southern part of the northern East Sea, including the Hoang Sa Archipelago, and the central and southern East Sea, including the Truong Sa Archipelago. Thunderstorms may bring whirlwinds, strong gusts of 6 to 7 on the Beaufort scale, and waves exceeding 2 meters. In northern Vietnam, Thanh Hoa and Ung Ge An, light rain is expected in some areas through the end of October, with sunny afternoons and cool nights and mornings. Mountainous areas may experience chilly weather. Meanwhile, from October 26th, Quang Tri to Quang Ngai will see moderate to heavy rainfall, with some areas experiencing torrential rain. The downpours are likely to persist through the end of the month.
The 2025 Autumn Fair, a national-scale event promoting trade, investment, and culture, will officially open on the evening of October 25th at Vietnam Exhibition Center, or VEC, in Đông Anh, Hanoi. Nghệ An Province is finalizing preparations ready to bring the essence of Nghệ An to the capital and international visitors. More in the story today.
At this year's Autumn Fair, Nghệ An Province has selected its most outstanding industrial and rural products, OCOP certified goods rated 3 stars or higher, and signature specialties that have already built strong brands. These products embody modernity and creativity while preserving the rich cultural identity of Nghệ An.
We have also made thorough preparations, hoping to find partners to expand exports and bring our products to international markets while further promoting them within the domestic market. At this year's fair, we are showcasing products made at our new factory, equipped with the world's most advanced production lines. These are also the first of their kind to be manufactured in Vietnam.
With meticulous and passionate preparation, Nghệ An's pavilion, featuring an impressive design deeply inspired by the province's cultural heritage, is expected to be a major attraction at the fair. It aims to serve as an effective bridge to help Nghệ An products expand their reach and affirm their position in both domestic and international markets.
With an open design inspired by President Ho Chi Minh's native Sen village, our booth is built from bamboo and decorated with lotus motifs, symbolizing warmth and familiarity for both domestic and international visitors.
The fair, taking place from October 25 to November 4th, is expected to become the year's premier trade and networking event, contributing to boosting domestic consumption, promoting Vietnamese brands, and underscoring Vietnam's growing capacity for international economic integration.
The last story just ended our news today. Thank you so much for your attention. Goodbye for now.